For me, Brazil have been the most enjoyable team to watch at this World Cup. They've got me dancing in my living room doing the goddamn samba. So today we're taking over OGC Nice in the French League and rebuilding them with only Brazilian players. One of the big reasons I chose Nice is because we only have one Brazilian on this squad, and he's retiring at the end of the season. I want a massive challenge. I don't want this to be easy. Not gonna lie though, I did not realize how many players have gone to Nice. I mean, kind of intended, but this team is nice. I don't want this team to be cursed. Aaron Ramsey, you're out of the club, mate. At least he's back to the Premier League. A double departure though. Mario Lemina also back to the Premier League, off to Everton, and Pablo Rosario is off to Benfica. I'm just trying to revenue raise, lads. But we couldn't go out there and just go and get the likes of Neymar to start things off. We've had to play things a little bit more strategically. So the first man into OGC Nice is going to be Evan Ilson, the striker from Porto. We have paid 28 million pounds for his services. At least the board are happy with that one. Why is it trying to compare him as a center midfielder? Man is a 78 rated striker, but this one is massive. We have sold our star striker here. It is Andy Delfort off to Bayern Munich. We get 24 million pounds back though, which is that's gonna make things a little bit easier. Just cleaning out the squad, lads. Ross Barkley off to find another club. He's off to La Liga. I'm actually really excited about this transfer here. Vinicius Souza. I wish it was Vinicius Jr., but Vinicius Souza, a new defensive midfielder into the squad. Now, this is a transfer I am really hopeful about. Do you guys remember back in the day, David Neres had an unbelievable potential when he was at Ajax. Nowadays, his career is kind of in the balance. So a side goal for me in this rebuild is to win the Champions League with David Neres in the squad and revive his career. The foundations have been laid, lads, but I don't know what to expect out of this season. All I want is growth from the Brazilians that we've brought into the squad. We are in the Conference League though, lads, so there is no reason, in my opinion, why we can't go on a run. We could realistically push for Champions League football in season 2, lads. We're in a good position. Let's make the most of it. Just quickly though, lads, I would like to say a big thank you to Super Fantasy Soccer for sponsoring today's video. Super Fantasy Soccer is a World Cup fantasy game with a difference. It is fantasy football meets pack openings. Two of my favorite things. You open digital packs on the app, which I must say is free to play, and build out your Super Fantasy Soccer squad. And for each round of the World Cup, there is money to be won. $50,000 for each round to be exact, with a share of $100,000 also included at the end of the World Cup. And there's actually a new round starting for the quarterfinals. There will be 4 rounds still to go, so there is like $300,000 that you guys could win. All of this depends on how the cards in your squad perform at the World Cup. So make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. It is of course free to play, and go get yourself some money, lads. Once again, a big thank you to Super Fantasy Soccer for sponsoring today's video. And we are in the next round of the Conference League. Here we go. Unfortunately though, none of the youth academy players we have from the default are Brazilian, so I'm releasing them. I know that they give you a French player, like whatever nation you're from, but that would have been so clutch if Paul Roy was like Poi Royaldinho. You know what, lads? That's actually inspired me. Let's set up a scouting network in Brazil. Just try bolstering the squad. We'll do it for the remainder of the season with Henry Balmont. Go find us a Brazilian wonder kid. Thank you. Lads, I think we might have found a wonder kid. Francisco de Souza, 57 to 77 overall, 70 to 94 potential. Let's sign him and go check him out. Where is he? He's 66 rated at age 15. Oh my God. We couldn't get top 4, lads. We finished 4 points away from 5th. And unfortunately, I don't even know if we have Conference League next season. That is frustrating. No surprises to see PSG walking the league. Round of 16 in Coupe Nationale. Real Madrid win an El Clasico for the Champions League. Man United winning the Europa League. But the big question, do we win the Conference League? No, we don't. Where did we get eliminated? We got eliminated in the round of 16 by Slavia Praha. Wow. Big season though for Gaetan Labor. Too bad. I'm probably gonna have to sell him next season. Man gets 28 goals and I'm gonna transfer list him. That is cooked. Gaetan, have you ever considered Brazilian nationality, Brazilian citizenship? Let's talk. What I'm going to do though, we've got a good little group of players in the youth academy. Everybody that's eligible, I am going to promote them to the senior team just for squad depth numbers and hopefully get them loaned out next season. Goodbye to our only initial Brazilian, Dante. I've just realized how good of a growth season Evan Nilsson has had. Man's gone up 5 overall already. That's mad. All right, kicking off season 2, I want some big moves to be made in the back line. We've got an aging defense. We've got an okay defense, but we have signed Vanderson from Monaco to join the squad. Just because Bilal Brahimi is French doesn't mean I still don't want to grow him. Like, there's certain young players in this squad that I'm going to loan out and then hopefully sell them on for more money down the line. Vanderson joining the club means we no longer need Youssef Atal, so I decided to send him to Lazio. Best of luck, buddy. Another player loaned out. Rez Ili is not Brazilian, he's Romanian, but he looks like a bit of a beast. This kid is Brazilian though, Renato Ferreira. I'm very excited to see the growth he can get. Real Madrid, get your hands away from Neres. He is ours. He's my project, mine. Dante, you know, he called it a day. So we need another Brazilian center half in here. We have signed Tuta from Eintracht Frankfurt. Alexi Claude Maurice also out of the club. I will never get sick of seeing the A animation. I really want Alex Pinto to come back strong. He's a striker, he's Brazilian, and he looks decent. Kasper Dolberg spent last season on loan at Sevilla. We have decided I'd rather the money. Honestly, I'd rather the money, so we've sold him back to Sevilla. I just want Evan Nilsson to keep growing. Evan Nilsson and Neres are both 84. This is brilliant. I'm excited for this season. Although if we don't finish in a European spot, I might not be so excited. We are facing some adversity. Okay, I need to do some work here. Let's lock in this January window. In order to sign big players, we've got to sell somewhat big players as well. It is Hashim Baldoui off to Sociedad. We're also saying goodbye to Jordan Latomba. If you ain't Brazilian, we don't want ya. This right here is the big name signing we needed. It is Renan Lodi joining our backline. He's our 3rd highest rated player and hopefully the difference maker for the second half of the season. All of the remaining players we have in the youth academy are now 16. They can be promoted, which is exactly what we're going to do. Francisco de Souza, will the Prophet live up to his potential? I mean, it's gone down. Get in there, lads. Our hard work in January has paid off and we are in the Champions League for season number 3. PSG, we're coming for you next. This season gets better and better. We have won Coupe Nationale. Get in there. Maybe only focusing domestically has helped us this year. Liverpool have won the Champions League. Bayer Leverkusen win the Europa. And Trabzonspor take down Athens in a unique Conference League final. There's no way. I decided to keep Labor this season. I might just keep him until like we're about to win a Champions League title, honestly. This dude keeps on delivering. And I mean, so does Evan Nilsson. He's up to 87 overall. What's Neres up to? 85. You love to see it. Yo, every loan player that we have got out is absolutely cracked. Up +8, up 5, up 6 for Alex Pinto, up 6 for this goalkeeper. This is an 8, up 8 for Igor Rodriguez. This season has been near perfect. Bring on season 3, my God. This season we are turning it up a notch, lads. I want to get rid of a lot of the non-Brazilian players. And the first signing of the season is a monster one. He is having a solid World Cup campaign at the moment, but we are signing Richarlison. Richarlison and Evan Nilsson up top is surely going to be the striker partnership of dreams. And since we now have Renan Lodi, we no longer need the man Melvin Bard. He's off to Almeria. Evan Gassan is staying in the French league, but he is off to RC Lens. That's an extra £6 million in our back pocket. I want to keep growing this guy, keep loaning him out. He had an unreal season last year. This has got to be the biggest one of the windows so far, though. Thuram is off to Roma, £36 million. And Lucas de Cunha also gone. I told you, lads, I'm not stuffing about this year. And whilst we're going rapid with the transfers, I also want our young Brazilian talent to keep growing. Calvin Stang's packing his bags off to the German league. Let's go, lads. Come on. I am so happy about this. Kasper Schmeichel, probably going to retire at the end of the season. We have signed Alisson. This is an end game goalkeeper, breaking a club record transfer fee. Absolutely over the moon about this one. I genuinely think this takes us from pretenders to contenders. Only a B. Nah, you're taking the piss. The career mode purist in me hates me right now for selling Jean-Claire Todibo, but we're selling him to Leeds. He's not Brazilian, and we get an extra 46 million because of it. Belil Brahimi, I loaned him out. It doubled his value, so I'm pretty happy with that. I told you, lads, we are not messing about. If I say it, I mean it. Gabriel, let's go. 60 million pounds, 85 rated. This team is coming along brilliantly, and we are going to sign Anderson Talisca on a free transfer, a little bit of a placeholder at the attacking midfield role for the time being. I am over the moon with that. Come on, gotta be an A. Brilliant. I don't think any free transfer can't not be an A. I did not realize that coming third in League One means we still have to go through the qualifying round, but here we go, taking on Copenhagen. First leg, we're at home. Matt Ryan in between the sticks, the Australian goalkeeper. I want to put 10 past him. We only put 3. It's a Richarlison hat trick. Surely we're going to be good, lads. Surely we are in the Champions League group stages. We went to extra time. Diop wins it in extra time. Oh my God. Nope. More qualification. Fenerbahce this time. They're not making it easy for us. They've got a decent side here, Fenerbahce, the Turkish side, but we beat them 3-1 in the first leg. And now we can breathe because we are officially in the group stages. But a little look at how the team's going right now. We are essentially all Brazilian except for the left mid spot. So if we're going deep, if it gets to January, I might have to just offload Diop and get some Brazilians in there. We might have to have a big January if we are contenders. We've got an interesting group to navigate. Inter Milan, Porto, and Midtjylland. Let's simulate and see if we're knockout round bound. Okay, maybe we might have to have a busy January because we are better than I expected. Although we've got Liverpool in the last 16. That is a piss poor draw. Are you kidding me? I don't want to have to go through the playoffs. I want first place. I don't know if second makes you go through the playoffs, but I don't want them again. Sultana is out. And Gayson is also out. Becca's gone. Teddy Bulendi. We're cleaning it out, lads. I genuinely think we can win a Champions League title this year. This is the big one though, lads. Gaëtan Labor. He's been an absolute stud for us in this video. He is officially out of the club and off to Atletico Madrid. Thank you for your service, kind sir. If you're not Brazilian, I do not want you. Is this like the 7th player we have sold in this transfer window? Maybe it's time we go and sign one. All right. Let me go sell Antoine Mendy first. And by someone, I mean Neymar Jr. Let's go. We are going all out to go and see how deep we can go in the Champions League this season. My God, that is beautiful. Not only do we make a great upgrade to the squad, we also weaken one of our league untitled rivals. And one of the final big name non-Brazilian players has left. We have picked up an absolute mozza here for Sofiane Diop, £82.5 million. Let's go and spend that wisely. There we go, lads. We do use it wisely. On the day after we sell Sofiane Diop, we sign Bremer from Juventus. Let's get into this Champions League campaign. Here we go, lads. This is really going to show us what we're made of. We've got Liverpool. We're at Anfield for the first leg. They've got an impressive team, but they don't have Alisson. They've got Romero in between the sticks now. The scoreline after the first leg. We are a bona fide contender. Yes. Surely there is no way we bottle this. We are 3-0 up, I swear. Sure, please. Come on, I'm just getting into it. Come on, please be good to me. Be good to me. It's a 2-1 win, and we're into the quarterfinals. My confidence has just skyrocketed. Another English opponent. You can probably see the name there, not the logo. We've got Chelsea. Full strength, starting 11. Home leg up first here. We're taking on Chelsea. They've got a good team. Not surprising. Chalobah at the back. Let's put 12 past Mendy. Come on, lads. The scoreline is a 1-0 loss. All right, we've got to lock in at Stamford Bridge. I'm hoping this matchup here proves that our confidence after the Liverpool legs was not dumbfounded. We are 1-0 behind, but there is still plenty of opportunity for us to turn this one around. Come on, lads. Against Chelsea, we get absolutely humbled. Absolutely humbled. And we're out in the quarterfinals. 2 points. 2 points is all that stopped us from being champions of France. Oh, that's a tough pill to swallow. We lost PSG. PSG right now are living rent-free in our heads. At least they didn't win the Coupe Nationale, although neither did we. We got eliminated to Marseille. I was about to throw a hissy fit if we lost to PSG. Man City ended up beating PSG to win the Champions League. Leverkusen win the Europa, and Arsenal win the Conference League. Evan Nilsson finally getting out of the shadow, and he is our top scorer this season. 30 goals and officially 90, or 33 goals and officially 90 rated. That is unreal. We are saying goodbye though to Kasper Schmeichel, who is retiring at the end of this season. Our starting 11 is absolutely insane, but it is clear that we need improvements in 2 positions: center defensive midfield and center attacking midfield. So that is priority number 1 to kick off this season. We have absolutely paid out of our asses for this man, but we needed him into the club. Bruno is joining us here from Juventus, a crucial member for the midfield moving forward. And yeah, when I say we overpaid, we overpaid. Tell me why it's going to take 235 weeks to convert Bruno from a center midfielder to a defensive midfielder. This game makes no sense to me at times. This game makes no fucking sense. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god, I hate this fucking shit. Boys, this game is doing my head in. Oh my god. We've taken Nice to a Champions League, quarterfinal, made them a powerhouse in Europe, and because I didn't fucking sort the youth academy enough in the past year, I've been sacked. Oh god, I'm annoyed, lads. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very annoyed this year with FIFA. You can probably tell from the lack of uploads I've been making that I do not like the game this year. You get sacked for the most stupid stuff. You get sacked for not doing, I've been sat here trying to think of a workaround for you guys. I don't know how I can continue this video. Who am I going to get offered a job at? Auxerre, what is going on? How have I've seen S2G have issues with it. I've seen a bunch of other YouTubers have issues where you just get sacked for doing nothing wrong. Honestly, lads, I'm thinking about uninstalling FIFA on my PS5 and moving over to PC again and just putting the 99 manager rating on for every bloody video because it's impossible not to get sacked this year. I feel disappointed that we've failed the rebuild, but sometimes it's not all sunshine and rainbows.